Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving straight into the core philosophies of true success. We're going to unpack some incredibly profound concepts from Chapter 4, The Path to Success, originally delivered on April 29, 2011. If you've ever felt like your goals are just way out of reach, or maybe you've been told you don't have that innate genius, well, this explainer is absolutely for you. We're going to talk about how to break free from the myth of natural talent and actually unlock the potential that's already sitting right there inside you. Our foundation today comes from the concepts in Think Big. And listen, this isn't just about wishful thinking or some vague pep talk. It's a highly practical, structural guide to completely transforming your reality. The ultimate goal here is to inspire us all to be genuinely positive and brave. As you'll see, it proves that sustained, everyday effort can completely, dramatically change the entire course of our lives.
So, here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover 1. The truth of the ugly duckling, 2. Diamonds at your feet, 3. Knowledge is power, 4. Time is money, and finally, 5. Divide the difficulty. Let's get right into it.
Kicking things off with Section 1, The Truth of the Ugly Duckling. This is a massive wake-up call for anyone who feels like they're just lacking natural talent.
You know how society loves to use early metrics, right? Things like childhood IQ test scores, just to arbitrarily define our limits. It's so easy to get a poor score and instantly feel like you're the ugly duckling, completely lacking any real talent. But here is the amazing truth. Those initial evaluations do not dictate your final destination. Not at all. Even if you were that kid with the poor childhood IQ scores, steady, continuous effort over a long period of time leads to massive personal growth. You don't have to be bound by the labels people put on you. It's that long-term effort that literally transforms you into the swan.
All right, moving right along to Section 2, Diamonds at Your Feet. This builds on that growth and introduces a really powerful, legendary metaphor.
It's so tempting to look at someone else's flashy success and get jealous, isn't it? But there's this legendary concept of diamonds sleeping at your feet. It means that immense, completely unrecognized talent and hidden potential already exist exactly where you are standing right now. You do not need to look somewhere else or try to be someone else to find success. You just have to realize the absolute importance of noticing your own inner potential, your own rough diamonds waiting to be unearthed in your own life.
And this ties into something absolutely crucial: human psychology. Simply put, humans become exactly what they think they are. If you keep seeing yourself as that ugly duckling who fails tests, you're subconsciously clipping your own wings. You have to break that cycle right now. Your mindset literally dictates your reality. So you've got to stop focusing on what you lack, recognize the diamonds at your feet, and start actively visualizing your success.
Okay, so we've shifted our mindset. Now we need the fuel. That brings us to Section 3, Knowledge is Power. Believing deeply in this classic adage, knowledge is power, is the foundational bedrock for all of this. I mean, think about it. The most amazing raw potential is totally useless if you don't have the tools to refine it. Doing the rigorous work required to polish your inner diamond takes immense power, and knowledge is exactly that power. It's the friction you need to polish that rough stone into something brilliant.
But here's the catch. To truly leverage this power, you can't just learn at a casual, normal pace. No way. You are actually required to actively absorb many times more knowledge than the people around you. You have to outlearn everyone else. That massive accumulation of knowledge is what creates the leverage you need to make your talents explode. Believing that knowledge is power and being ravenous for it is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary.
But hey, knowledge alone isn't going to cut it. We have to apply it consistently, which brings us perfectly to Section 4, Time is Money.
This second maxim, time is money, is a huge reminder that time is our single most valuable, non-renewable resource when we're developing our hidden talents. How you spend today directly impacts your worth tomorrow. There's actually a fascinating paradox here. On one hand, you have to fully embrace the spirit of time is money, meaning you don't waste a single moment. You apply extreme focus. But on the other hand, you have to be incredibly patient in your journey. You can't panic if you don't see results instantly. You just have to continue your efforts relentlessly over a very long period of time. It's that intense daily focus, combined with immense, long-term patience, that genuinely turns an ordinary person into an extraordinary one. Finally, what happens when this sustained effort suddenly slams into a giant, seemingly insurmountable wall? Let's look at Section 5, Divide the Difficulty.
When we hit a massive difficulty, it's so easy to just freeze up, right? But here is the ultimate technique. Step 1, do not run.
Face that massive, hard-to-overcome difficulty head-on. Step 2. Take that massive problem and subdivide it into smaller, manageable pieces. If you look at the whole mountain, it's terrifying. But if you break it down to just the next step, it's doable. And then, step 3. Solve each small piece one by one. Conquering a giant difficulty is really just about knocking out a checklist of small, subdivided problems.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final thought to really ponder. Have you actually looked for the diamonds sleeping at your own feet? And what massive problem are you going to break down today? Your hidden potential is already there, just waiting for you to unleash it.